Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly reading for December 19th to the 25th. This is for Cancer, Sun, and Rising. If you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring you a lot more clarity. I hope my microphone was turned the other way. And the reason I do this, Cancer, is because I love you and I want you to feel like this is a personal reading rather than a general spread. Secondly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand for centuries, all right? And so astrology came first. It's why every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, alignment, ruling planet. We go really deep with the astrology involved. So this week, Cancer, I'm not going to lie, huge week. It is a huge week. If you saw my reading yesterday, I cannot even tell you. So how big of a week is this? December 20th, all right? What is that? Tuesday. Jupiter's going into Aries, all right? What does that mean for you specifically, Cancer? From now until May 2023, your best career year that you will have since 2011. Okay, you've already felt it. All right, Cancer. Some of y'all had gotten new jobs, promotions, started your own business probably around springtime, summer, because Jupiter was in Aries then, but then it went retrograde, went back into Pisces. So this is huge. This is big. Okay. Secondly, we have the winter solstice. So new change, new beginning, new season right after that. And that's the same day the sun goes into Capricorn. We already know Venus and Mercury are in Capricorn, okay? And then right after that, the moon, we have a new moon in Capricorn, okay? Now, two things for you specifically, Cancer. One, this new moon, we kicked off 2022 with a new moon in Capricorn. I think, what was that, January 2nd, okay? We're coming full circle. Now, I want you to think about what happened in January. And the only reason I ask is because, A, of this new moon, okay? We're coming back to it, all right? Secondly, we know Venus is in Capricorn right now. In January of 2022, Venus was retrograde in Capricorn. So think about what happened in January. There could be some things coming up around this week, maybe even like the rest of the year. For you, there could be some resolution. There could be some advancements. You really have to look at your birth chart, but just give it a little thought. If you can't remember back then, just go through your Instagram or your Facebook and go through the feed and see what may have happened around then. Secondly, and the biggest thing of all is that there's so much activity in Capricorn, okay? This new moon in Capricorn, all these planets in Capricorn, what does that mean for you, Cancer? That's your 7th house of partnerships, all right? And so you're going to see a lot of activity with partnerships, whether love or career, all right? Now, Jupiter in Aries, that has a longer shelf life, okay? So expect this to, if you could meet someone new, you could start a new job, you could get a new client. There's a lot of things that could happen right now, all right? So let's go ahead and get started with your reading to see what's going on for you, Cancer, for December 19th to the 25th. I'm very excited for you. These placements for you, oh my goodness. I'm very, very happy for you, especially because, Cancer, you and I go way back. We're BFFs. We're BFFs at this point. All right, practically, right? And so I know that you've gone through a lot of ups and downs, and so I'm very, very happy for you. So let's go ahead and get started now, Cancer. Like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. It's what my clients prefer. If you want to book a private reading, you know where to find me. Secondly, Cancer, one thing I don't really talk about the outer planets too much, mostly because of the time restraint. I mean, I could go on and y'all know I can talk. But one thing I want you to know, Cancer, Saturn and Uranus, they were fighting for many years, okay? And they peaked a lot of times, especially the past few months, around those eclipses too. It was pretty heavy, right? But, the past years they peaked. And it's almost like, I made this analogy, like, imagine that you are the singer of this huge band and your two backup singers keep bickering and they keep fighting, right? And you're just like, oh gosh, just let me get through this. Let me just finish this song. That's kind of how, Saturn and Uranus in the background was. They're finally moving away. So, wow, amazing. And speaking of amazing, look at this, Cancer. Come on. Who are you? Cancer. Who are you? This is amazing. I love this. Talk about new beginnings. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. You got justice. You got justice in your past. I love this for you, Cancer. Absolutely. The message coming through, a lot of Cancers have been gotten engaged, haven't gotten even married. So congratulations, because that is a huge message coming through. But for a lot of Cancers, listen, justice is... You don't really have to go too deep with this card. It is as it is. This is justice being served. But at the end of the day, what I want you to know is that there were some moments that you may have had that you felt a little imbalanced, where you felt a little, like, what's going on here? We're finally getting to that point, okay, where you're a little bit balanced. Remember, this card is ruled by Libra. You see the scale in the judge's hand, right? Oh, that light is blinding. All right, so there you go. You see the scale in the judge's hand. Now, here's the thing. This is why it's so great for you, because if you think about that balance that I was talking about, this is mind, body, soul. I mean, this is huge. This is game-changing, and this is really great, okay? Some of y'all had to really use that sword to cut all the things that you don't need in your life. Some of y'all had big decisions. Some of y'all felt like there was some unfairness going on the past, few months. And if things have finally settled, things are good to go. You found that equilibrium, okay? That is the main word. Now, if you think about equilibrium, we're going back to the 17th century, mostly, of your health, right? Mostly, it's just just having a well-balanced state of mind, okay? Think about equal, librium, Libra, right? That's where the word comes from, okay? This is ruled by Libra. So I love that for you. And look where it's brought us. You got judgment in the heart of your spread. I love this for you, okay? As we know, this is, or maybe you don't know, and that's why I'm here. This is the only card in tarot that has a huge connotation to sound. Now, there's two things that I need to tell you, Cancer. One, you see Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet, the dead are rising, the dead are gray in tarot, wisdom. So this is a spiritual awakening. This is a moment of clarity. This is like this aha moment, and this is in the heart of your spread. So this week, expect that, all right? Expect that. You're good to go. There's no blockages in your way, okay? We're going to talk about the Queen of Wands in your challenge area in a second, but what I want you to know, remember I said all about that equilibrium, all right? That well-balanced state of mind, okay? You're in the clear. It's like the people at the airport when they're on the tarmac and they do the things like, okay, the plane's good to go. That's you, okay? So you're good to go this week, and I love that for you, because what I want you to know, sound is healing, sound is vibrations, and we all vibrate at a certain frequency. The higher you vibrate, the more you attract what you want, okay? And so this moment of clarity, this aha moment, it's so good for you, because sound also, and I say this all the time, we go back, way back, humankind, okay? The beginning of it. We traveled in packs, we hunted in packs, we ate in packs. There was never an I, it was always we, okay? So there's looking at your spread, I don't want you to think that you have to go through this alone. Secondly, sound is healing, and it has been for thousands of years as well, okay? So there's so many messages coming through for you, but you're in a good spot, and you're in a spot where some of y'all do, if you want to move, if you need support moving forward, you have it, okay? I want you to know that. Secondly, some of y'all, it's like, boom, boom, boom. It's really funny. Cancers are cardinal signs, okay? Now, Jupiter going into Aries, all this activity in Capricorn, us going into Capricorn season, those are two other cardinal signs, okay? And so when I say new beginning, it's really like almost like a new era, all right? And you usher that in as well. And so you're good to go. This is more of a spiritual journey for you, but again, that message that was coming through, if you need that support to like take to help you push you forward, to have this calling that you need, this moment of clarity. Absolutely, bring them in. Now, you did get the Queen of Wands in your challenge area. As we know, she's popular. She's cool. She's like the cool, fun, very charismatic, okay? She's, like if I don't know, if Nicole Kidman were to walk into the room, she could get absolutely whatever she wanted, okay? That's the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands, she's sitting in that throne because of those powers of her being charismatic, being just, her being able to fulfill her passions, being able to inspire others in her kingdom, okay, to pursue their passions, all right? So, with that being in the heart of your spread, I do not want you to close yourself off to the things that you want to go for. And that's why that message earlier about bringing people in, how we, when I was saying there was never an I, it was always we. If you need that, find that support if you need it, okay? But this is saying this is a very spiritual, spiritual is a strong word, but so personal journey for you, okay? Very personal journey for you. Now, Wheel of Fortune in your crown, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is ruled by Jupiter, first of all. Jupiter is the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity. Listen, we know Jupiter is going into Aries in your house of career, okay? Public achievements, success, victory, all of that goodness, okay? You got this in your crown. Listen, Jupiter, when you think about Jupiter too, Jupiter is that planet whose gravitational mass is so huge. It protects meteors from hitting Earth. Talk about lucky. Talk about lucky, okay? And so this is all about luck. This is all about divine intervention. And this is something that you want. You want that luck, and you don't even need it though at this point. You don't even need it at this point. Just know, as long as you trust in yourself, you keep doing you, you're gonna get everything you want. Look. You also got the moon. You got the moon in the root of your spread. And that's why I say, if you need to bring people in, okay? It doesn't hurt, but you can do this alone. You can. Now, the moon. It seems like you are having this moment, okay? This is very emotional, but listen, the moon, our intuition as well. Cancer, you are one of the most intuitive signs. So tap into that. Remember, don't lose sight of the passions, the things that you want. You've got this, okay? This is saying that, a big message coming through is that some cancers are, you're thinking about the future, but you're thinking it in a way where it makes you a little nervous. Think of it as in something you're so excited about, okay? Here's the thing. I want everyone, when you go to a concert and the headline band comes out, and everyone cheers, and it's so infectious. Everyone's in such a good mood. That's how everyone should feel every day, okay? Everyone should feel like that every day, and I want you to feel like that this week. I don't want you to be in your head. I don't want you to feel, distressed or worry about, the things about the future. Everything in life happens in an order, okay? And then when you start worrying, when you create fear, you create blockages, okay? And so we don't want any of that. We want you to restore all that confidence, have faith in yourself, have faith in how everything is going to work out for you, and you're going to have this moment of clarity anyway, and that's why I'm so happy for you. But boom, let's just get to it. Let's get to the chase. You got the King of Wands in your future, okay? So when I say don't worry about your future, don't freaking worry about your future. You're good. You're good. You're wonderful. The King of Wands, as we know. You know what? You got the King of Wands, and you got the pair. You got the King of Wands, and you got the Queen of Wands. You got the Queen of Wands in your challenge area. Now, the difference between King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, the King of Wands, all the kings, their powers are exterior, right? Their energies are exterior. Hers are interior, all right? And that's why with the moon coming up in the root of your spread, don't doubt, don't fear, don't have those emotional insecurities or second guessing yourself, okay? You're good. I call him the Steve Jobs of tarot, all right? This is someone who's so influential, so inspiring. Didn't have to work for anybody else. He called the shots, okay? He called the shots. He fulfilled his passions, okay? And he's sitting in this throne, just like the Queen of Wands, because of that passion. He is so passionate. He's the fun king, okay? And we love him, but he is also, again, the entrepreneur of tarot. This is a lot of success to come. You're fine. I don't want you to worry, okay, Cancer? Now, let's get to your staff. Cancer, listen. Ooh, some of y'all are starting projects. Hey, Cancer, if you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Leave comments. I love comments. I know I'm asking for a lot, but emojis. If you're not a commenter, come on. I love emojis. I love when I get a notification of emojis. I love that. And if you're a subscriber, you know I love you so much. Thanks so much for being here with me every week. You are amazing, and I am very grateful. Thanks so much. Okay, so we are going to go to your staff now. You got the Ten of Swords. Now, it does look like a grim card, and it does say, especially with, the moon in the root of your spread, it's saying that, you've gone through a lot. There's a lot going on. Up here, okay, swords are the mental suit, okay? And so there could be some Cancers who have gone through a lot of stress, a lot of burden. There could be some Cancers who, even betrayal, even like maybe there were some fights, with some friends or family members. But at the end of the day, I want you to know this is something that's coming to an end. 10 is the end of this suit. You see the dark sky, okay? It's actually clearing to let the sun out. You see the sun coming out the horizon. You also see the young man who's completely impaled here. First of all, think of the swords as aligning the chakras, okay? Because his hand is the same hand gesture as the Hierophant, which is all about that deep, sacred wisdom and knowledge. So what I want you to know is that this is all coming to an end. If you have any doubts, if you have any fears, if you have any sort of like distress, those moments, you're going to have this awakening. You're going to have this moment, all right? All of that's going to end, okay? I don't want you to worry about it, okay? I really don't want you. Consider this like a rebirth, all right? This is perfect timing, too, with all these new energies going into Jupiter going into Aries, your 10th house of your career, and then all this activity in Capricorn with this all the partnership energy. Now, you did get the Three of Wands in your external factors area. Remember when I said earlier, and the message kept going through, bring people with you if you need to, and if along this journey this week, if you feel like there's someone that can really, be that support system or that bosom buddy. I don't know if that is something that people say, that you're a care bearer. I don't know. Bring them through, but this is saying that there is someone who's going to just kind of, give you that nudge and say, you're good to go. You're fine. You're good to go. This is the green light card, okay? You see what's out there and you're ready. You're ready, okay? You also got the Queen of Cups, all right? Cancer, this is so you. Come on. Come on. The Queen of Cups, she is so loving. So maternal. I call her like the Princess Diana, the Mother Teresa of tarot. Also very intuitive. One of the most psychic queens, if the most psychic, actually. Now, this is what it's almost like your biggest wish right now is to be able to trust yourself again. Tap into your intuition again. Rely on your intuition again, okay? There's also just that maternal side of you. If you're a mother, it doesn't even matter if you're a mother. If you have this, people that you love and care about, just knowing that you're the person that they can come to, right? This is that queen who leads with her heart. She knows the name of everybody in her kingdom. It doesn't matter if it's the emperor or if it's a farmer or if it's farmer's baby. That's how loving she is. She takes that time to know everybody, to make sure that they're okay. That's how much love she has to give, and that is you, and that's where you want to be. You want to be in this role where you are just, emotionally stable, but also, you have your intuition back, you've got your groove back, you're in the zone, and you're ready to go. And then lastly, you got the Six of Cups. I love this for you, all right? Because 6 is the heart of the trio. Like 6 is harmony, all right? Now, this is your final outcome. There could be, remember the very first thing I said in your reading, think about what happened in January. Some things could come up around this time. This is the card of nostalgia, okay? And this is in your final outcome, as you know, next week. And remember to watch my reading for next week, because we're going to talk about Mercury going retrograde. But it's also, everyone, you know, obviously Mercury going retrograde has a bad rap, but there's a lot of benefits to it. There's so many, and I'll talk about it next week. But one of it is that you run into old people that you from the past, okay? And sometimes you need that, and there's always a reason for that. But definitely think about what happened in January. This is a big card of nostalgia, but at the end of the day, remember what I said. You're golden. You're good. The last affirmation that I have for you in terms of why I'm saying that is because your final outcome, this card, look at that house. It's the biggest house in tarot. And what does that mean? This is the card that has the most comfort and security. This came in your final outcome. You are fine, okay? You're fine. I love you, okay? Cancer, I love you so much. Thanks so much for being here with me. Again, if you're new to my channel, it'd be great if you'd like, subscribe, and leave comments. And hey, happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays. I hope you have a really wonderful week. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here with me. I will see you next week. All right, thanks so much. All right, bye-bye.